Today's training session will be on how to generate a preliminary services agreement from the merge docs function in iGyro into a Word document. You can then edit the Word document to increase or decrease the scope, check the contents, and obviously adjust prices. When that document is finalized, we will save it to PDF, upload it to Docusign using the available template, and then be in a position to issue it to all the parties for signing. So the first thing you want to do is load your job, come to Merge Docs and choose Preliminary Services Agreement and hit Run Merge. At this point in time, it will load into a Word document where you can adjust or triple check the content. So the first thing you want to do is check the client name is completed and that their address is there. The second thing you want to do is check the site address and make sure there's no stray spaces or extra information. Now the mail merges site address line 2, which is this field here, and if the field has no information, then it will leave a space there, so we just want to delete out that rogue space and comma. Next thing we'll see is the scope of works highlighted here. Once again, it needs to be checked, prices adjusted for your region and increased or decreased accordingly. Some of these things you may not be providing because the client's already done it, or it's too premature, or owner already supplied plans, who knows. For all intents and purposes, I'm going to assume this is accurate and just mark it accordingly. The next thing you want to check is the bank account details. If these details are not completed or are incorrect, then you need to adjust them from Tools, Group Edit, and fill in the details here and rerun the mail merge. If we come down here, we have the signing part. Then we have the order form document, which is used by sales consultants or the builder to communicate with their consultants undertaking these reports for any notes, site access challenges, things like that. And then the general price list. When we save this to PDF and send it to the client, we will only be sending pages 1 through 3. So I'm going to come to File, Save As, More Options, and we'll save to PDF, Options, Pages 1 to 3, OK, Save. Now that document's saved. Now I'm going to close down the Word document, come into Docusign and go New, use the template. Now the template is shown under My Templates because I created them, but when you access them it'll be under the heading Shared with Me. So we'll choose the Preliminary Services Agreement, press Add Selected. We want to press Advanced Edit because we need to substitute the dummy Preliminary Services Agreement that I've uploaded to create the template with and set up the signing experience with the actual document you're wishing to send. So we press these 3 little dots and go to Replace. We choose the file we just created, and in the next few moments this file here will be updated. Beautiful. So now if we click on that, we can see it's filled out all of the particulars of pages 1 through 3. Now you want to fill out the signing parties and their email address and their phone number so that they can firstly be emailed to sign the document, and second so that they can receive the required authentication code to verify their identity when they press the link. This document template is created with 2 owners as default. If there is more than 2 parties, then you'll have to add extras by pressing Add Recipient and adjusting the signing order accordingly by clicking in this box and changing the number. If alternatively there is only 1 client and 1 builder to sign, then you would press this X and owner 2 will disappear, along with their 3 assigned fields in the document. So now if we were to complete this information here and press Next, we will then be able to see where all of the stamps are located. So I'm just going to put in some gibberish in these fields for a moment, just so that we can progress to the next section. can tell that's not a real email address. If we hit next, it's now taking us to the signing experience, which allows us to adjust the fields accordingly. From this drop down box, you can choose the recipients and put appropriate stamps or notes. Or alternatively, if you click on one and add it to the document, once you've added it, if it turns out it's the wrong one, you can just reassign it by choosing this side here. You can select multiple, you can click on it and press delete to make it disappear. You can resize it. And if we come down further, because we've used a template, the signing boxes have already been added by myself. Now, if there was no second signing party, i.e. second owner, and you deleted them at the earlier stage, then these three here would be missing. They would be deleted automatically. Now, the other cool thing is you can select multiple and press Control C on your keyboard for copy, and then Control V to paste, and you can move them to other pages. So if your document had an additional page or had extra signing parties that pushed it down another page, you could move them over here like this. And if there was owner number 3, you could come here and choose owner number 3, come here, owner number 3, and so on and so forth. Then if you press send, it will immediately email the first signing recipient an email asking them to open the document, whereby they'll be prompted with a mobile phone code they need to put in. Once they put in that code, they can then sign the document, and then once that document is signed by the first party, it will notify the second, and so on and so forth on the chronological order we set earlier. Once all parties sign the document, it will email a PDF copy to everyone simultaneously, and then the builder can upload that document to Ijaro and mark off the appropriate task. Now, if we just come into my emails for a moment, I'm just doing this off screen, bear with me a moment. This is what the client will see. They'll see an Interior New Homes logo, they'll see your name via Docusign, your contact details, and it'll say to them, please click this link to sign the document. As I said, once all parties have signed it in sequential order, everyone will receive a PDF copy and it can then be stored. The document is also archived or housed online and can be accessed at a later date by all parties.